2 years ago, I thought I would get into a new hobby growing carnivorous pitcher plants. I knew of the family Nepenthes, but I never knew there was so many different species. I thought there was only just one species when in fact there are around 170 different species and many that are endangered. I decided to grow these plants indoors with a 100-watt full spectrum LED light and just the windowsill light in the bathroom. I also kept them in the bathroom for the humidity. I could just get enough light for these plants to pitcher, and to this date this is my biggest Nepenthes yet. This is a hybrid of Nepenthes truncata giant cross Veitchii, but believe it or not, there are species that get even bigger than this. I didn't have any heating or cooling in the bathroom, and Perth's climate was cool with hot summers. Perfect conditions for intermediate and some highland species. Nepenthes are native to Southeast Asia, Australia, and there is a species on Madagascar and India. You see, Nepenthes live in three main different climate zones. Highland, misty mountains with high altitude, and it's usually cold nights. We call these the Highlanders. Lowlanders come from hot tropical lowland rainforests, perfect for the place I'm living at now, but I'll get to that a bit later. And then there's intermediates. These are Nepenthes that are a bit between lowland and highland and can usually withstand a little bit of cold and a little bit of warmth. This Nepenthes alata EP type was the first pitcher plant I bought. Because they grow so well, it's got to be one of my favourite species, and I recommend this to any beginner if they can manage to find one. I grew other types of carnivorous plants like drosera and sarracenia, but I'm just more interested in growing Nepenthes. This drosera capensis was very happy living on my windowsill. There are heaps of different species of drosera. These strange plants have sticky-like leaves that trap insects to their slow, dying doom. Some species can even curl their leaves to wrap their prey into a bowl. These plants are well known for usually growing in heathland environments, and if you keep an eye out, you might just see many scattered on the floor. They are certainly one really strange plant. Well, I now moved state and I'm living in tropical North Queensland, and Steve is excited to show me a species of Nepenthes that is found here. These will be my first Nepenthes observed in the wild, and I'm curious to see what habitat they like to grow in. We're after the plant Nepenthes mirabilis, and Steve spots some upper pitchers growing here. It's so awesome there's a Nepenthes found in Australia. I don't even have to travel to Asia to find one. But don't worry, plant lovers, Steve and I are definitely going to go to Borneo one day. Nepenthes mirabilis is definitely a lowland here. It loves sun and humidity, and you can see they are partially covered by fern. I was actually surprised by how beautiful some of these pitchers were. When I looked down into the pitcher, I saw many little flies stuck in there. Nepenthes produce a sticky liquid that digests their food. The prey will slip into the pitchers where they then drown or slowly die. The pitchers then absorb the nitrogen back into the plant where they grow nice and tall. They also pitcher really well once they get this nitrogen. So now Steve and I are really into Nepenthes. We have bought a lot from nurseries or eBay, so we can't wait to show you our updated Nepenthes collection. This footage was only the very beginning of our collection, but it has now grown a lot with mostly lowlanders. So keep an eye out soon as we will release a new video of a Nepenthes tour. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you're wondering what happened to my plants in WA, I gave most of them to my dad, where they are now happy enjoying the full Perth sunlight.